All right, yo. Welcome back to Apod Podcast with my guest, James Falk here.
What up?
Mr. Rice. So, James, how you doing?
I'm good, Aiden.
You good?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming on the podcast today.
Of course.
I know you had a busy schedule, you know.
Not really.
Okay, he didn't have
Not
a busy
really. I don't got anything to do right now.
Not anything to do? All right, well, I'm going to start off with a simple question. I just want to ask you, how is Rice? Because I know it's a big change, especially with you playing football. How is it?
No, it's good. I mean, having a lot of fun. It was a tough adjustment at first, but, you get used to it, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely hard at first.
Yeah.
But it's been a lot of fun recently.
Did you, when you first went, were you excited or were you, really nervous?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Nervous. Yeah.
A lot of
Definitely
change.
nervous. Yeah. Because it's, really quick. I got there June 11th, 2 days after graduation.
Mm-hmm.
And you really only have the summer until,
Yeah.
camp. And, it's just, a quick change. But once camp comes, everything just flies by.
Yeah, I got you. So, I'm going to ask you some questions, and then we're going to get into some, not theories, but some serious stuff. So, but first, before that, I want to ask you, I told you, wear a random jersey, and you showed out. Tell them about the random jersey you're wearing today.
Ah, man, I got this, freshman year. I've worn it, 3 times. So, I had to. It's a T-Mac jersey. It's fire.
It's T-Mac. Is it real?
Yeah, it's real. This one is real. I got a couple back home that are fake, but I had to bring out the real ones today.
Gotta bring a real one. I respect it. It's better than the last two who brought.
I didn't see.
Broad brought a Trevor Lawrence jersey.
What?
Yeah. Clemson.
Okay, that's not bad.
But it was a whole thing. And then Craig brought a really, really fake Charles Barkley USA jersey.
Crack. That's bad. That's bad.
I look, thought I showed
It's
up the best.
random too.
Well, it's supposed to be a random jersey.
What were you wearing?
I was wearing a Derwin James jersey.
Which one was it? Was it the baby blue?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad.
I thought it was pretty random. But today, I think I might have showed out more because I don't name...
I think it's got some wear and tear to it.
Oh, it's old. It's really old.
Yeah.
It's, so the people who can't see or don't know, this is Ray Lewis. Probably the best inside linebacker of all time.
Yeah, chips in the way, bro.
Chips. My fault. Yeah, here you go. Ray Lewis. And I remember getting this jersey, I think it was 2019. Barely fits now. It's a large. So, I don't know. It's got some wear and tear to it, like James said. Very, very old. Very worn out. So, one of my favorite jerseys, but still random. So, let's start off simple. I know for a fact you are a really big MF Doom fan. Really big MF Doom fan.
I am.
But is he your number one artist?
Nah.
Who is your number one?
Kanye.
Who's your top 3?
Top 3?
Yeah.
Damn. I'd probably go Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably go Doom's 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it's probably either Tame Impala
Okay.
or Childish Gambino.
Tame Impala, I love Tame Impala. That was a big change. You went Kanye, MF Doom to Tame Impala.
Well, there's a couple bands like Sublime. I love Sublime.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Sublime's really good. I love that alternative stuff.
Yeah, I understand
Red
that.
Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah.
Were you genuine question? Were you always in the you know what I mean? Or did you hop on because of TikTok?
No.
You were always that
I
way?
grew up with that.
Okay,
My dad,
right.
yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I thought you were one of those
My
people.
dad, I listened to Rush and Steve Miller Band when I grew up and
Okay.
stuff. And Led Zeppelin. So.
Oh, yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
I like it. I remember you always played it, so I like it. So, I'm gonna bring you some MF Doom. I just have one simple MF Doom question. So first, I want to ask you.
Oh.
Just a genuine, easy question. Okay. What is your top 5 favorite songs by MF Doom?
Top 5?
I know it's a hard question, but simple, easy.
Vaudeville villain, probably number 1.
Okay.
Fancy clown.
Mm-hmm.
Con queso.
Okay. All right.
And then Lavender Buds, which is actually one of his instrumentals. But I just love that. It's
You like the beat? You like it? Okay.
Don't knock it until you give it a listen. It's really good. And then 5. I might go Phasers.
All right. So
Probably. Yeah.
I have a list here of what people say are his top 5.
What?
I just want you to guess, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. What do you think number 1 is?
1 beer.
It is top 5, but ain't number 1. Got number 3. That's number 3.
Hoe cakes?
No.
Meat grinder.
Not even top 5.
What? Seriously, all caps?
Nope.
What album?
Number oh my god. Food.
Oh my god, I forgot about Doomsday.
Doomsday's number 2.
But that was not an food. But
Yeah.
Oh my god, rap snitch.
All right.
Kisses?
That's number 1, yes. Now, what do you think number 4 and 5 are?
Wait, what is 2 and 3?
You got 2 was Doomsday,
Okay.
and 3 was 1 beer.
Doomsday is on my top 5.
So,
Yeah.
3 was 1 beer.
Okay.
Number 4
Oh my god.
is on Born Like This.
What's that one song called? Is it Coffee or Coffin? No.
Coffee's not. I don't think.
It's like Coffee something or Coffin something.
Not even top 10.
I don't know. You got to give me that one.
Gazillionaire. Gazillionaire.
Okay.
And number 5 is on Operation Doomsday.
Operation Doomsday?
Yeah, it's on that album.
Gas Draws?
No.
Oh, dang. Not Gas Draws.
It's a really good one. I really like it.
You gotta tell me.
Starts with a R.
Starts on an R? On Operation Doomsday?
On Operation Doomsday. I didn't think it
I
was
must
on
be
that.
missing something.
Rhymes like dimes.
Oh my god. Bro.
I don't know how you didn't know that one. I'll be so honest.
Yeah, I should have got that. That's pretty bad, actually.
It is. Yeah.
All right.
RIP to a legend, by the way. That's a
Goat.
good guy.
The goat.
Love that bull. So, I have a couple questions for you. And you like, there's kids who play sports and don't like sports. I know you like sports.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like a basketball guy.
Yeah.
You say you are.
I am.
You say you're good at it, too.
I'm very good at basketball.
So, I just have an opinionated question for you. You like T-Mac, right?
Yeah.
Do you think if he wasn't injured all the time, would he be a top 5, maybe even top 3 shooting guard?
Oh, shooting guard. I think I was say player of all time.
No, hell, no.
Shooting
Top 10
guard?
The shooting guard. So my top 5 ready for shooting guard is
So we got
Mike, Kobe, Wade,
Wade.
Harden, Iverson. Or you can flip those 2, I don't care. You think he'd be top 5 or maybe even top 3?
Top 5, yeah. I switched AI and Harden.
Okay, so he would take Harden?
Yeah, I think he would take Harden.
Okay. But you don't think he'd make top 3?
No. No. I don't think he'd be better than D-Wade.
I think he can be.
D-Wade's a dog.
Dude, but like T-Mac was cold.
Yeah,
He was ice cold.
But it's D-Wade.
Alright.
D-Wade's that guy, by the way.
I'll
That
give you
guy.
I'll give you that. So this is a question. This is a question I asked everyone. I gotta write this down because I gotta remember what you write. So I asked Brodnick and Crack.
All right.
And I'm gonna ask everyone who comes on here, so I'm gonna ask you. Who is your top 10 NBA players of all time?
MJ, LeBron.
Wait, hold up.
1 and 2.
All right.
I actually just had this talk with my man's Matt Davis. Probably won't see this, honestly, but I go Kareem 3.
Thank you.
I go
Thank you.
Magic, Bird, and then from there it's a little shaky.
All right,
I
this is where it
go
goes 6.
I go Hakeem,
Oh.
Olajuwon,
Yeah.
and then I'd probably say Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
What is that, 7?
Yeah, you're at 7 right now. Well, you're going 8. You have 7 players so far.
I'd probably go Shaq,
Mm-hmm.
Kobe, Tim Duncan, and then last spot. Who do I put last spot? I think you have to go Curry.
Thank you. Okay,
I think you have to go.
So, I agree with this list.
Like, yeah, I used to be like say Wilt, but
Okay.
I feel like I don't know.
I have a
It
question.
depends if you think he actually scored 100 points.
Is Russell number 11?
Westbrook?
No. Bill.
Oh, Bill Russell? No.
Top 15?
Yeah, top 15.
Nah, what is he, 12 then?
I have KD over him.
Oh.
I probably have. Who else do I have over him? I don't know. I have to think about it.
So,
Maybe he's definitely top 15 though.
Well, we have the exact same top 5. I was getting clowned on by them last time, but I have the
Wait,
exact same.
who did they say was their top?
So this is Crack's top 10. MJ, LeBron,
Okay.
Kobe.
Kobe?
Kareem- Yeah, I know.
Ah,
Kareem, KD,
KD?
Hakeem, Bill Russell, Curry, Magic, Shaq. That's it. Brodnick,
Wow.
LeBron, Magic, Kobe, Bird, Shaq.
We're forgetting somebody.
I know. Tim Duncan, Curry, Magic, Jokic, Dirk. He
That is-
didn't say Kareem. Brodnick did not say Kareem.
So that's the most Brodnick thing I've ever seen.
Exactly. Thank you. My top 10 was MJ, LeBron. I didn't know this. MJ, LeBron, Kareem, Magic, Bird. We have the exact same top 5. But
That's
then
the
I
most Brodnick answer ever. Sorry,
Yeah,
keep going.
it is.
That was so
It
crazy.
is. And then I went Shaq.
Okay.
And then I went, who did I say? I said Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Then I said Curry. Then I said Kobe. Then I said Bill Russell. I do not think,
Okay.
I think Hakeem's 11. You can switch him and Bill Russell.
All
I
right.
think, but like Bill, you can, bro, I said the same thing. You cannot win 11 championships. I don't care where you played. I don't care what era. You
Yeah,
can't win
but
11
like-
rings and not be top 10.
There was only like 30 teams in the league. Or not I mean, there's 30
It was
teams
like-
now.
there's like
There
80.
was like, yeah.
But like still, bro, that's impressive. You still got like guys who really couldn't play in the playoffs. But still, you got Wilt, you got Jerry West, you got all these goats. Even though, again, I'll say this, Bill Russell did have one of the greatest teams. Even if they played like in the 80s or 90s, I think it would be good. Like John Havlicek, Bob Cousy. People don't know these
No.
names, but
No.
I love these names. So, I don't know. I just think no matter what,
Yeah.
in 13 seasons too.
No,
Think about that.
but I don't know. I have a tough time putting some of those older guys
Really.
like just the skill level is just
Okay.
like this. I mean, it just continues to climb.
I can see that. It's just like, I don't know. I think you gotta show respect where it's given. Or my fault, where it's deserved.
Yeah,
So I think that's why.
that's fair.
Yeah. So that's what I say. I say
So who's your football goat then?
Brady. What?
Okay, all right.
It's Brady. Who's second? All positions, not because last time they went on a whole thing.
All
I wanna do
positions?
all positions together. Who's the GOAT other than Brady?
Randy. It's Randy.
It's Jerry. Jerry Rice would still cook today. Jerry Rice would still.
Randy.
Bro, I get.
Randy is 6'5".
I don't
Ran a
care.
sub 4.4 at the. Wait, did he run something? You might have to check me on that.
Yeah, keep going. I'll check.
That dude is a dog. No, like,
Oh my god.
no, that's not.
No way.
It's not official.
Yeah, what was ranked official?
Look at his comment. It's sub. I think it's sub 4.4.
4-3. It was 4-3. So, I can see that. But like,
And if
Bro.
Megatron wasn't
No,
so
no,
hurt,
stop,
he
stop.
would have been. He would have been the second.
stop. Stop. You can
We're
say
talking about Megatron here.
Oh, I love Megatron. He's one of my favorite players of all time. But no. It's Rice.
Or LT.
It has. Okay. I'll give you. Wait.
1, 2.
Okay, good. Bro, you cannot. Bro, Jerry Rice, his hands were so short. Like, you gave it in his hands.
Same with Randy.
Not like Jerry, though.
Come on.
And Jerry in his last... Okay, I'm going to show you this. I want to show you this stat. So, in his last season with, like, the Raiders and the Seahawks, in his last years, listen to these stats. His last years, 2004, 500 yards, not bad. But when he was 41 years old with Oakland, 900 yards. 900 at 41 as a receiver.
Look up Randy's.
Bro, I don't think Randy Moss stats. Watch this. No. You can't. You can't, like, compare them.
Like,
At 33, he barely got 400.
what were his next season?
He retired. Well, no, he had these, but 175 and 140.
But
And then
who's your basketball goat?
Jordan.
So
Okay,
what are we
I'll
doing
give you
here?
that. I'll give you that. You got me
what
there.
are we doing here?
But I got that. But, like, all right, I get that. But, like, where's Moss's ring?
I mean, he was part of the greatest football team ever assembled.
And what happened?
They didn't win a ring. Is that Moss's fault?
I mean,
Football is a team game,
yeah,
bro.
football is, like... You think football is the biggest team sport?
No.
What is?
Baseball.
Are you serious?
Not even close.
Really?
Yeah. Look at Mike Trout.
Wow.
Look at Mike Trout on the Angels. Angels had Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout
Yeah.
and have not done anything in the past, like, how many years? Like, they made a World Series in what, 2005? Won it in 2005?
Okay, you can say that. I agree with. But like, bro, you gotta understand. Like,
If you don't have a solid bullpen, like decent starting pitching, and a lineup that can produce some freaking runs, you're not doing anything.
okay, but like, think about
Like football to some degree, if you're like a dude,
yeah,
you can still somewhat will your team to like baseball. There is none of that.
okay, but you say that because like, I think it's different. So, like Izzy says, Greg, like when he says you can't go like 9 for 11, you have to go 10, or you can go 9 for 10.
No.
You can't go
Yeah,
below that.
on
I think offensively, it is the biggest team.
Yeah,
sport.
team.
Yeah,
but on defense, it's not.
But on defense, I can see that because like if you have a really good edge rusher and like
Yeah.
decent corners, you're fine. I can see that. Yeah, like if you think about it that way, I think because we play offense, all I think about is offense. You know what I mean? So that's what
But you
I
didn't think about defense.
I thought about defense, but not really. I thought the offensive side.
Or what
Side,
about the kicking game?
kicking game does matter. That's true. That is true. Who decided that kicking was in football?
One good guy makes a great play on a kickoff, or like forces a fumble. It's one guy, you know.
That's true. That's true. All right, I'll give you that. Did you? So speaking of that, do you think? Okay, I want to ask you a running back question. Do you understand? Do you know running backs well enough to answer that question?
Probably not, but we'll see.
We'll see. I want to test your knowledge. So, obviously, you know Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, Walter Payne, all them, right? Do you think if you put them in like our generation now, do you think the game has changed too much for them? Do you think they do better or do worse if they play now?
I mean, I don't think they do better or worse.
You think they should be the same?
Yeah. I think football was harder to play back then.
Because of the
Now, like
violence?
you do have you have freaks of nature now, but the rules are a lot different.
Well, one chip.
I'll take a water.
Drink water. Yo, also shout out spicy chili, Dorito, sweet chili Dorito, whatever they're called. No, they're fire. Those are the best flavor.
I'm not a Dorito guy.
You're not a Dorito guy?
No.
Oh, okay, whatever. But yeah, I can see that. I can see why. Like, it's not like a game like basketball.
No,
Like
basketball.
basketball changed completely. Even though I still think like guys like Jordan, if they were born in this era, would still do good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's also fair to say like a guy like DeMar DeRozan might do really well
He'd do really well, but I don't think he'd do like... People say, oh, if he did well, he'd be better than Jordan. No.
No, that's
Jordan
ridiculous.
was just so dominant and so...
That's ridiculous. Jordan would be a top 3 defender in the league right now.
Yeah, and he'd be a really good player because if he obviously was born in like 2000 and he grew up on like Curry, he'd obviously learn a 3-point shot. People say, oh, he would learn if he played in this era. So, that's what I say.
I mean,
but
it's not crazy to say.
Exactly. I think you say that. You say it's not crazy to say, but a lot of people say it's crazy to say.
Yeah, to some degree. But like,
because there's those people out there who like think they're like amazing with knowing basketball and sports when they really know nothing. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know about basketball. I'm not gonna lie.
No, fair enough. All right. So I already asked you about college, but I have some more questions because me and other people that I know who are going to go to college to play sports want to know because you're the first college athlete I've had on here.
Nice.
When you went to college and you started the lifting program and all that summer training, do you think, obviously, because like people from Harvard and watch this, you think like SCO or like Izzy's workouts got you prepared, or no, my fault, not prepared fully, but like sort of prepared for what you were going to deal with at Rice?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it depends on the weight room staff at your place, though. Mm-hmm. Every place operates like differently, but for the most part, yes. Like, yes, 100%.
Was like, and also when you went to like play football, were coaches different in college than high school? Like, were they more strict or were they more loosen up?
Depends on the season. Spring ball is a lot. It's a lot more like, let's work on your craft. Fall camps, like, you got to ball out. And you got to be the dude. So, it really depends.
Really depends on like your coach. Is he...
He's a very chill guy.
Very chill guy.
Yeah, I mean, he gets on you, though. Like, I had a fumble, like, at the end of last year, like, in practice. And he gave it to me pretty good. But nothing like... I mean, not as bad as Izzy, is what I'll say.
We'll get to him soon. Yeah. We'll get to him soon. With that, I know from when I visited, and I went on game days and all that, when I saw my coach, he was, like, strict, but he wouldn't yell in your face because he thinks yelling won't do really much. He'll yell, obviously, but he won't be, like, screaming.
A lot of coaches don't really, like, scream and yell in your face.
I feel like that's different from when I saw... Obviously, we had someone like Isdaner when other high schools don't really have someone like that. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know if it's different at other high schools where they have, like, a guy who's, like, screaming, throwing stuff and all that. But I think it's a bit of a change, which I'm prepared for. Were you prepared for that? Like, a different change of coaching style, kind of? Like, of someone just screaming in your face 24/7, no matter what, calling you soft and all that.
What do you mean,
Like, Izzy's always on us.
Yeah.
During the season. Obviously, off season is a whole different story. During the season, he's on us, calling us soft. Especially you guys. Remember, I got one word. Soft. Yeah. But he was always on you guys and always screaming, saying you... Obviously, sometimes he'd be like, you're going to different college. You're not going to do nothing. Like, you know what I mean? So...
I think... Yeah, well, I guess we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about him later. But, like, did that get you prepared? Or...
Yeah. It's the mentality.
It's the mentality?
It's more the mentality of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
100%. I mean, it's pretty... It's very binary. I say, like, football is a very binary game.
Yeah.
It's either you execute or you don't.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the way I like to think about it.
Yeah. I got you. And with college, here's the biggest question. How is balancing school?
I'm going to be completely transparent. Depends how many buddies you got in your class. I mean, like, because sometimes you just don't understand what's going on, and you got to lean on your buddies and hope that they do, or... I mean, we have a really great, like, academic support system.
Yeah.
So, like, we can get a tutor if we need. The workload is pretty tough during the season. But the off season, I mean, you're so used to, like, the season at that point. I feel like by the time you get to the off season, then you're like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think the workload is And it's also a different schedule. Like, it's not like you're in class all day,
Yeah.
you know? So it's just different.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. I just wanted, because, like, I know some kids want to know. I especially want to know, so I'm going soon.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that you need to take seriously.
Like, time management and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because, like, I remember, like...
Not scrolling on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there was times when I obviously was, like... Honestly, the thing that helped me the most was not bringing my Xbox down the first semester.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
You bring it down the second semester?
Yeah, I did. But, like... During the first semester, like, you just don't really have, like, time to, like, do that stuff. And I, like... You know, the second semester, I was able to, like, do a lot more things that, like, with my free time. Like, watch The Wire, great show.
Shout out.
Favorite all-time show. I watched Game of Thrones. Played some Xbox.
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones? What did you think about the last season?
Terrible.
Thank you. All right, that's all I need to know. All right, thank you.
And, you know, I was still able to get, like, my extra work in. Still able to do all my schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't necessarily finish the semester, like, completely great. But it was... My GPA is...
Where it is.
Above a 3, so
that's all that matters. That's all that matters. What was I about to... Oh, my God, I had a big question. Are you going to, like... So, wait, are you going to bring it first semester this year, or are you going to wait again? It's the second semester.
It's already down there.
Okay,
so.
I was about to say, you ready? Because I was about to say you weren't...
Oh, no, it's down here, but I'm still going to bring it back.
I was about to say, you ready for NCAA 25?
I'm ready to get paid.
Are you? So you're actually gonna do it? Because I remember you telling me saying like you were considering not doing it. So you're doing it?
Yeah, just because like it's not like I'm not opting out like on like some like Archman and like stuff, but like I'm just
you need to focus on your game.
Yeah, no, like yeah, there was just some things that I was like thinking about like our older guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were
yeah.
So
I got you. With that. Are you, like... This is, like, a dumb question I just want to ask. Are you going to, like, be that bum who, like, tries to make you above everyone, or are you going to, like, rebuild the team? I'm just wondering, because I don't care. I think it's kind of funny. Because I would do it if I was on the team. I'd make me number one.
I'm probably going to be a 3-time Heisman winner by the time I'm done with my...
A tight end? It's a tight end?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to go off. I'm force-feeding myself.
Well, fair enough.
But in all seriousness, though, I don't know. I'll probably just start a random program. Like, probably not Rice, to be honest.
I think that is a good program.
Yeah,
because like it's not like a no offense. It's not like a football powerhouse. No, yeah, it's like it's a Group 5 school that is a pretty cool school and a really good academic school that would be cool to rebuild.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I gotta decide which team I really want to rebuild. To be honest, but
I'm going with Buffalo. I might go.
It's not terrible.
It's either Buffalo or Kent State. Made you like really pick Rice.
Well, when I took my visit down there, I just felt like I can see myself living down there.
Yeah.
And just breathing it every day. I mean, that's the most important part.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just kind of like, you know, obviously there were some other schools that like I was interested in, and like when it came down to it, I felt like Rice was the correct spot. I felt like I could really see myself living there. And obviously, like, you know, what Stanford did in those 2010s was pretty amazing. So,
fair enough. With, I know you got so I don't know exactly what offers you had. I knew it was, you got the Kent State offer, right? No, you didn't?
No.
Oh, shoot.
I didn't.
I know you don't. I know you got the Temple and Rice. What else?
Tell me to back squat more.
Did actually?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, in this order it was Lehigh, Rice, Bucknell, Bryant, New Hampshire, Temple.
You got New Hampshire? Bro, if I was you, I'd come in there right on the spot. New Hampshire is sick. You didn't like it? Did you visit?
Oh, I didn't like it. Oh, wait, maybe New Hampshire... New Hampshire might... it was either New Hampshire or Bryant. It was one of those two. It's the same thing.
But,
no, I didn't even visit.
You didn't visit?
No. They just, like, kind of randomly called me. That was the most random offer. I'd like barely talked to them before.
So basically, it was like, which school? I remember I was talking to Josh the other day. He got a call. I don't remember what school it was. He said he never talked to him ever, and they were like, "Yeah, here's an
That's
offer."
basically what Al was. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, so I got Lehigh.
Yeah.
Day of prom. Junior prom.
Day of prom.
Junior prom.
That's crazy.
And then.
That must have been a great day then.
Well, I didn't even go to prom. I didn't go to.
You didn't go to prom? Why?
No, mine was my senior prom, not my junior prom.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's chill.
And then Rice was. Remember the tight ends coach came in with the iPad?
Mm-hmm.
So that was. He offered me like 2 weeks after that.
Mm-hmm.
So Lehigh was like in the middle of that when they offered.
Yeah.
And then Bucknell, well, I went to Temple's camp, and Bucknell was there. That's probably where I got the Hampshire offer because they were there.
That makes sense.
And then Bryant offered kind of from nowhere. They had like told me that they weren't going to offer me unless I went to campus, and I never went, and then they offered me. So I was like, okay.
And then Temple?
And then Temple offered me from the camp.
Okay. Were you considering Temple or no? I know some people won't consider, like, because of the area.
I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really concerned about the area. I really like the tight ends coach there.
Mm.
I really liked working with him when I was at the camp. I also loved working with the Rice coach too. So that was like hard to turn one of them down. But I think the education won it over for me.
That's fair.
I think Temple was like nice because it was close and it was in Philly, but Rice was just.
It's Rice, like.
It's just a really good school. Yeah.
I understand that.
And also, like, I'm familiar with the head coach at Rice. Like, not that I knew him before, but, like, I'm familiar with some of his other stuff at other schools, like Stanford.
Yeah, okay.
When he was at Stanford.
That makes sense. I would do that, too. Educate, yeah. If I got off from Rice, I'm committed to the spot. But, so, with that, let's talk about a bit more football, but I want to talk about your former coach, my technically former coach now, Isdaner. Now, I love Isdaner. I said this on the last podcast. Isdaner is definitely, in my opinion, the best O-line coach on the entire East Side, maybe in high school of sports right now.
I would honestly agree with that, yeah.
Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah. He's no joke.
And I think he's a pretty good, like, if you put him in other positions, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, he knows the gist, but he never pretends like
that he like
he full like he always like I as a tight end, he would never overcoach me as a receiver. Like if you noticed in our meetings, like he never was really like he never overcoached me on like a lot of the coaching from that aspect was done by like Royale and D Rich, honestly. Like
I remember one time he said something. I remember I was next to him. He was like saying something about Brodnick's route, but he went to Royale. He looked up Royale. He said, "Royale, what do you think about that?" Because he won't say anything.
Yeah,
because it's not.
He's not gonna act. But obviously he's been around it, and he
so he knows. He knows.
He like, and it's different if it's like you're talking about something that's in a concept. Like, let's say you need a mandatory outside release. Like that's no debate, no question. You got an Ohio and a go. Ohio's just like an out.
Yeah.
You got an Ohio and an MOR. You're releasing outside no matter what. Mm-hmm. So it's like there's some stuff like that where it's like he just like the concept and that's, and you can make a coach win off that because he's familiar with the concepts.
Yeah. Did you so I think I would say that, but. Okay, so he is great at what he does, but play calling. Now, play calling, I think he's good. He just doesn't know how to change it up. And I don't know if you can agree with me because I don't like really remember well because obviously I bang my head 24/7, so I don't remember if it was like that much better last year. But I know this year there was some plays where we could have just threw the ball because like Yeah.
Yeah. I
Say what you
that
want.
was no. I mean that was probably my one big thing with him as an offensive coordinator.
The Malvern game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think there were just some times where we could have utilized our weapons better.
Yeah.
Now, did we go 10-0? Yeah. So can I fault him too much?
No.
Yeah, but like
Okay. I think the problem was you obviously weren't around this year, but you were around it the year before that.
Yeah.
Did he call the plays the year before that? 'Cause I don't.
He did.
He did. So
He called the plays.
yeah. So like
All
since he
4
got
years,
here.
yeah.
So when he was this year, I think he got a little too much hate than he deserved. So
I was really real.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm saying from my opinion,
Yeah.
and I know because this last year everyone loved him because obviously we won 10-0,
Yeah.
right? But this year when obviously games, even when it wasn't like his fault, he would get the blame, which I thought was really unfair on him, and I think someone who argues with him but agrees with him, crack. He argues with him sometimes and agrees with him. He told me like last podcast. He said, "I think Izzy gets too much hate," and he does, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Obviously, people love him, but I think there's sometimes where I think the hate of him, like play calling, does go a little too far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people also got their feelings hurt, to be honest, by him.
Yeah.
When I think that was the best thing that he ever did. Was, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, he just like cares a lot. And,
Yeah.
You know, he's very passionate. So.
Do you think his way of coaching, like, messed with you? Because I'm fine, but I know there could be some kids who, like, couldn't take his, like, way of coaching. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Like, did that mess with you or no?
No.
No?
It's the best thing that ever happened.
But thank you.
If you like...
Like,
I'm
if you
gonna say
actually
this
care.
in the nicest way possible. If you cannot take that... He never got personal.
Never.
He never dug... Like, it was never just mean, like... You know, he calls a spade, and people don't like when he calls a spade. And I think, like, that was the best thing that ever happened to me, to be completely honest with you. And it changed my mentality on football a lot.
Mm.
I mean, I think he, you know, I think he changed my life, to be honest. Like, he definitely did. I mean, he did a lot for me personally.
Mm.
But, yeah.
He made you realize you want to play tackle.
Oh, well. That was already known before. I did not want to do that. I mean, yeah, I did not want to do
I
that.
remember my freshman year when I was like just sitting in class just watching film, and like of you guys like the games, and there would be like when he like put the bubbles,
Mm-hmm.
and it'd be like James, get off your toes, James, you're on your heels, and it would just be the entire thing. I knew for a fact you were like, I'm done with this tackle.
Nah, that wasn't really mine. I didn't really mind that. That was just like, he was just, you know, coaching me out. But
You just didn't like tackle.
just wanted to catch some balls.
You know what it is?
Pause.
Pause. Oh, no diddy. You just wanted to catch them. You just wanted to go receive some balls.
Yeah, I just always really like the position, to be honest. I like the.
Because you kind of like blocking. You like run blocking. You like run blocking.
But I also love running a good route.
Yeah. I wish I could do that sometimes. Sometimes.
See? Everybody wants to.
Everyone wants to do it.
Everybody wants to do a little
I
bit of both.
I also love like putting people in the ground.
Yeah, no,
Like, that's fun.
No, 100%.
Like the only thing I don't like you guys. One thing I know it doesn't hurt. Like people say it doesn't hurt as much because like obviously it's unexpected, but still, when you like knocked from like a side or something like you can't see, like you're receiving the ball,
Yeah,
and you just get knocked.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I have not gotten like a
Bad hit yet.
bad hit like that. No. So I can't really speak on that, to be honest, which is kind of crazy, but I managed to go a full year without it.
I was always like, I can never
Wait, knock on wood.
You're not.
Nah.
Hey, we're knocking some wood for that. But alright, bro. No did it. Alright. 2 more things. I got you. So, last thing, last question.
Yeah.
Do you think, I know a lot of kids, me, personally, when I put my son into a sport, Obviously, I'm not going to force him if he doesn't want to play it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to get him to play football.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to put him as a quarterback.
I said the same thing.
I cannot put... You agree with that, right?
Yeah.
I cannot put him, like, as a lineman. I don't want him getting a gut and all that. I don't want him being, like, big. Unless he's Big Ben, that's a whole different thing. But I just, like... I couldn't have my son just banging heads every single play.
No. Not at all.
Yeah. Like, I could not do that.
Also, some money.
That is very true.
Quarterbacks make money.
You see Jared Goff?
For, like...
170 mil guaranteed.
Is he even top 10 quarterback?
No. Top 5 game manager, maybe.
Yeah. But is he a top 10 quarterback?
No.
That's crazy money.
Wait, hold on. That's actually... Wait, that's actually a good question. Wait, he actually might be.
Okay. Mahomes.
Mm-hmm. Lamar.
Josh.
Burrow. When he plays. Burrow.
Yeah. Herbert.
Hurts.
Stroud.
Stroud is tough, yes.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Rodgers.
is.
Rodgers. When he
Aaron.
plays. We're definitely missing some, like... Alright. We gotta look up, because I know for a fact we're definitely missing some random quarterback who's, like, really good.
Who are we missing?
Yeah, we are definitely missing
Trying
some...
to go by division.
So, Derek Carr? Would you have him over Jared Goff? Derek Carr had a really good year, though.
Derek Carr is not a top 10 quarterback.
So, Jared Goff, maybe. Dak. Yes.
No.
No way you have Dak. No way you have Jared over Dak. I hate Dak with a passion because of his Cowboys, but no way. No way.
How many playoff games has Dak Prescott won?
2, I think. They have Jared Goff as number 6.
What? 2?
They won a wild card game.
When?
Like, his second year.
He did? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure they won a wild card game. And they beat... Well, I know for a fact they beat the Bucks. So at least he has one. They definitely beat the Bucks. Remember Tom Brady's last season? He was in the playoffs. Yeah, no, they won.
Who'd they lose to that year? Cowboys.
Packers. No, not Packers. Oh my God. I don't know. I really don't know. But they say Jared Goff.
22.
They say Jared Goff 6. They have him over. This is just crazy. Jordan Love, low-key, this season was better than Goff. This season. You don't think that? I think Jordan Love was the most surprising, but still amazing.
Maybe. Stafford, maybe?
You could say. I was going to say that, but I don't know. He had a really terrible beginning. So
Purdy?
Yeah. So, yeah, he's probably like 11. Goff is probably like 11 or 12. So, yeah, non-top 10, and he's getting 170.
212 mil.
And 170 mil guaranteed. That is insane.
It's ridiculous. It's a crazy amount of money.
Like,
It's hard to wrap your head around.
Like,
For 4 years.
Backups make a lot of money, too.
Yeah.
It's insane. Freaking Jared Goff. I mean, not Jared Goff. Gardner Minshew is starting right now. Backup, and he freaking is making a lot. So.
Yeah, but Gardner Minshew is like a more established.
He's like the guy you have in when you want to draft a quarterback the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, he's a great backup.
He's a really good backup. All right. So we're going to call it there, but last thing I need you to do, look in the camera.
All right.
I need you to shout out 3 people you think you want to see on this podcast.
3 people I want to see on the podcast? Well, you said Doug's and Pate coming on.
I'm not
Give me Big Noah. Big Noah is my number one. If we can get Big Noah, that will be the greatest thing ever.
What if I low-key get... Should I do Ponte and Doug's alone, or should I get Ponte, Doug's, and Noah?
No, because you need a one-on-one with Noah. You need to just get everything out of him.
I'll be so sick.
And Big Noah loves MF Doom. So
that is true. All right, number 2.
Number 2. I don't even know. Who else would be?
I don't know. Brasco.
Yeah, get Maddie on here. Get Maddie and Billy.
I might get Zay and Mick on here.
That would be. Would be hilarious.
I might get Zay and Mick on here. I'm being
that
so
would be
serious.
hilarious. That would actually be great.
Like Zay and Mick. I'm thinking about it. I talked to Zay today. He said, "Yo, if you get me and Mick on there, it'll be sick." I'm like, shit.
That would be hilarious. That's what I'm gonna go with. 100%.
All right. Well,
That's what I'm going to go with.
thanks for tuning in to Apod Podcast by yours truly, Adon Gross. And thank you again for being on the show.
Thank you, Adon.